Throughout the Slugterra series, we have seen various monsters and creatures, and in today's top list video, I'm going to talk about 12 such monsters and creatures. Also, special thanks to Slugterra Wiki or fandom. This video is really my own idea, but Slugterra fandom helped me to gather the information easily. Crystal Worms. So, the first creature on the list is Crystal Worm. We saw it in the episode The Slug Run. They usually kind of hibernate, in a sleeping state, and no harm at all caused from these in that state. When they get in contact with someone, they get awakened. They are blue in sleeping state and starts to glow red bandwise when awake, which kind of represents they are aggressive. They can move very easily through ice and rock. They can bend themselves as a solenoid to roll faster and easier through caves. This creature looks so scary, but for a slug slinger, they can take it easily with a single lampstone or taseling slug as well. Isogus. Next, we have Isogus on the list. We saw them in the episode Snow Dance. They live inside the glacier in the snow dance canyon. They hibernate during winter and which lets the residents of Selectera use the canyon as a movie theater. Unlike crystal worms, you can't take down an ice orb with slug. Flinging slug on it will only make it mad and increase its size. The more you hit it, the more it increases. They are so strong and can jump more than we usually expect. The only way to calm down an ice ogre is using a slurring slug. August. We saw a regular ogre for the first time in Ghoul from Beyond when the Dark Slinger came with his grunts to occupy Nendang Caverns. It's like the different form of Ice Ogre. They are also super strong like Ice Ogres, but can't increase their size when hit. So it's possible to take them down using other slugs as well. But through the series, we get to see only one ogre, the two got transferred from Eastern Caverns. So I'm doubting, can it be like ogres and ice ogres are different regional variants? Let me know in comments. Also, a funny but very good comparison that comes to everyone after seeing Ogre and Ice Ogre is Ogre as a Bigfoot and Ice Ogre as a Yeti. Magma Monster. Next, we have the Magma Monster on the list, which lives in magma of Magma Canyon. It is so huge and it almost got caught when Eli saved him by shooting Chiller at the last moment. It looks like some sort of huge fish under deep ocean, which we see in many films, but a Magma edition. Sea Monster. Now that I have talked about Magma Monster, I wanted to tell we get to see a very similar Sea Monster in Light Whale's episode. But its size looks small compared to Magma Monster. Eli beat it with his bare hands before escaping. Dino Beast. If you are someone who didn't see whole Slugterra series yet, you can be surprised to see that dinosaurs still exist in Slugterra. You get to see this creature first time in episode No Exit inside Canyon of Time. You get to see it again in Slugterra episode Light as Day when the first era of series is over. We saw the villain Blight tamed one of it and ended Slugterra. Later in the series, we saw one of it roaming freely in Eastern Caverns as some sort of regular event. Armored creature. I don't know if this species has some specific name. All we know is it's armored from top to bottom and it can't be taken with a slug directly. Eli was able to take down this only using a fusion shot. Behemoth. This can be the most frightening beast in the whole series, I guess. You get to see this first time in the episode What Lies Beneath. And as slugs couldn't even transform due to excess dark matter in the environment, the Shane gang ghouled the slug, and even the ghouls couldn't take this beast down. The beast finally ended when it got its head stuck in Garden Gate and portal got closed again. But no slug or ghoul may bring it down. Its head itself is strong enough to take down Garden Gate. Eels. Now that we talked about a monster of Darkweed, let's talk about the other monster of them, the eels. We saw eels for the first time in the episode It Comes by Night. Unlike Behemoth, this wasn't solid when seen initially. It got solid only after absorbing significant amount of energy from slugs and humans. No slugs were able to even hit it until it reached its solid state. But we get to see one more Behemoth and eel inside deep canyons at the end of the episode, and this eel is solid in state. Also, in Return of Elementals, the eels are solid state without absorbing any slug energy or human energy. I guess this is because of ghoul environment. In deep canyons, it's always full of dark water, and in Return of Elementals, because of corrupting elementals, most of Slugterra is ghoul. So I feel if there is a ghoul environment, eels can exist in solid state, or if the environment is pure, then eel needs to absorb huge amount of energy to get to solid state. In the recent Slugterra Ascension series, we get to see an eel. It's in pure environment, but still in solid state. So I guess it may have absorbed energy of lot of slugs, or maybe a different variant of this species. Mimic. I know most of my subscribers follow Selectora Wiki, and some people are even members of that community. This is not a big surprise for them, but for rest, this can be really surprising. The creature Mimic look exactly like a slug, but they aren't slugs. Mimics just copy whatever the opponent slug does. This is the Mimic's greatest advantage but also disadvantage. They shoot an Infernus, can also turn into an Infernus, which is very powerful. But if it's underwater, then it's extremely disadvantage as fire is weak underwater. A Slinger can use this trick by shooting a weak slug first, and when Mimic turned into that weak slug, the Slinger can shoot a powerful slug, making the Mimic ability a disadvantage. But we should agree, Mimics are extremely powerful as well. A Mimic can take down even 4 slugs shot at once against it. Next, turtle tongue. Basically, a turtle which almost waits like a ton. We saw one during Ghoul from Beyond. It only wanted food, but everyone got scared and made a big mess in the end by shooting Elemental. Also, later, you can again see Turtle Tongue is peacefully taken out of city by luring it with carrots. Lava Worm. Finally, we have the giant lava worm seen in the light World episode. We didn't get to see much about it, but Eli traveled through that without realizing and took it down with the chiller. I hope I didn't miss any creatures. Also, I skipped lava beds wantedly as I am planning to make a video on top real life adoptions in Selectera and wanted to include it in that video list. Comment down if you feel like I missed something important. Also, in your opinion, which creature is hardest to deal with? I feel that will be Ice Ogre or Behemoth. What is your list? See you all in comment section. Thanks for watching.